What's going on, everybody? This is Jack Danaher 2001 here, and I'm here for the unboxing review of Plarail Rebecca. Now, I've been wanting this for nearly a year since this was out. I believe this was released in last spring. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this was released in last spring. Promo code of Rebecca, signed with Thomas on the box. This is TS-08. Belle was in this series, the TS series, but now she's been replaced by Rebecca. But I don't get it why Plarail decides to replace engines with a new character. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, Gator was replaced. Last time I checked, Gator was replaced in the Plarail range. That was very weird. So here's the back of the box. This is how you put Rebecca in. The screwdriver, the new drive unit. And you can switch on and off. Yeah, this box looks great, as Plarail should be. So let's go ahead and unbox Rebecca, and this will be in fast motion. Okay, so we have Rebecca, her tender, and this blank tanker. This is interesting. This tanker is just plain green, or turquoise, or aqua. This is very weird. I mean, this is just a blank tanker. I know this could be for tar or something, or jelly. Or it's like a jelly tanker. You know that one episode where Gordon ran into a tanker full of jelly and he got jelly all over him? That's what it reminds me of. This is pretty weird. I mean, this is a mix of green and blue. Or light shade of green. A kind of mix of green and blue. So, here's Rebecca's center. Little hair on there. NWR, Northwestern Railway. It's very cool. And unfortunately, talented tank fans do not like this design of Rebecca. They like the Trackmaster 2 version better. But hey, guess what? I like Plarail better. All of you are going to unsubscribe because I bought Plarail Rebecca instead of Trackmaster 2 Rebecca. But you're going to have to understand that I'm not going to buy Trackmaster 2 box if they're interesting, like Trackmaster 2 Raw. So here is Rebecca herself in her glory, and I love the face. The face looks nice. I like the eyelashes. The eyebrows are pretty good too. The body shell isn't too bad. I mean, you got the 460 gauge. All the rivet details all around here are pretty neat. So the back, very interesting. This is, if you can't read it, this says 2018 Ghislaine Thomas Limited. Wow, look at all the rivet detailings. I have to say, this is really nice. I'm really liking it. So let's go and put a battery in Rebecca. Now, some other projects I'm going to do soon, like the parody videos, and there's a new series that's coming up soon on my channel. So you're going to have to wait for a little while for the new series that is coming very soon to YouTube. And as usual, it's very nice. Very nice work with the drive unit. Although this is the newer design drive unit. That's been happening since 2014. Well, I kind of did say that in my last unboxing review on the EF510. So let's go ahead and give Rebecca her run. We're at the railway, and here comes Rebecca's run. Here we go. So here we go with Rebecca's hill climb, which how much she can handle with all these troublesome trucks, and what a success over the bridge. I do remember the one episode where Rebecca sang along with the troublesome trucks is like, hey, these trucks are useful, I should sing along with them. And she punished them pretty good in that episode. That was weird. The troublesome trucks were off character. So YouTubers, there it is, the boxing review of Plarail Rebecca. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about Rebecca. As we all know, back in 2017 we were shocked and horrified about the new changes to Thomas's tank engine. You know, in the Lego World promo trailers, like, this something like that, I mean, it doesn't make any sense now. Like, this is Rebecca. She's a really useful engine, and now we can no longer be troublesome. Thank you, Rebecca. You are a really good friend. That's all like that. You're going overboard with this, viewers. Unsubscribing to me. You're gonna have to deal with it, because I'm always gonna rant about them. And one of her that. A couple of episodes where Rebecca becomes rough with Winston and Sir Topham Hatt. Like, she bumps Winston too hard, and Sir Topham Hatt goes overboard. He collapses. Sir Topham Hatt collapses on Winston. Like, oh, dear Rebecca, you should be more careful next time, or something. And ever since season 22 came along, we realized that Nia and Rebecca are replacing Edward and Henry. Yep, and the fandom was pretty mad about this. I'm going to show you an example. An episode of something that features Winston and Sir Topham Hatt. So here's my Plarail Winston, as you saw in the 25th anniversary special set, which featured the Metallic Thomas and Winston and the Play Kid Sir Topham Hatt. So here's an example of it. Scooching the brakes. Shoves too hard. Of Winston and Sir Topham Hatt. They didn't like that much. So Rebecca is now replacing Henry for the series, and now she's part of the Steam team along with Nia. Apparently, the series needs more female power. Yep, the series needs more female power. For some reason. I mean, face it, we got Molly, Rosie, May, Ashima, Frida, Emily, and many others that I can think about. I mean, we didn't get a why. I mean, it would be useful that Rebecca is a background character and not a cornerstone character like Thomas's. I mean, she's not a cornerstone of the series yet. I mean, Edward and Henry are no longer part of the Steam team, and now they're the background characters throughout the series. Which is pretty sad. I mean, Edward and Henry were part of the Steam team after all these years. So, what do you think? Some people are going to say, oh, you can put Rebecca in your Steam team. Like, no, I'm just going to let you know my CNC are the 8 famous engines. And just so you know, the 8 famous engines are Thomas, Edward, Henry, Gordon, James, Percy, Toby, and Duck. My steam team are the 8 famous engines. So that will fix your solution and situation with me. Now, I did talk about a little bit about Rebecca. I mean, she's a very interesting locomotive. I'm actually shocked. I mean, I like the fake wheels. I mean, even though they're distracting, but they're pretty good. I mean, this engine is a 460, I think. I may be wrong, a 462 or something. I don't know. And Henry's also a 460. So has it been confirmed that Rebecca is now replacing Henry? I mean, a lot of changes happened to Thomas. I mean, instead of we're having the classic Sodor episodes, I mean, which we rarely have now, instead we're having Thomas's Big Adventures Around the World series, which I would call it. I'd rather call it Thomas's Big Adventures Around the World, as now taken over since season 22. And it's been a disaster. I mean, I remember that one episode where Rebecca saw of how the other engines were. She called them magnificent, and she wanted to be like them. And I have to say, the fantasy sequences are going too far. Now, I don't like them. They're just very annoying. They're really trippy. I don't get vibes from it. I mean, it's just repetitive, and it's not very good. So I did give her a listen. She ran through my railway dozens of times. And I have to say, she's very impressive. She can handle up to 6 trucks. Even though it didn't add a brake van. And you're thinking, what happened to your station? Well, I decided to get rid of it because it just puts out too much room. It's too much room for my railway and my bedroom. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say for this unboxing review of Rebecca. This is Jack Danaher 2001 here saying thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.